don't come to our mat to check out. That is not the practice of yoga. The practice of yoga is to check in. So, and I believe by us practicing together, the more people practicing yoga, the better world we will live in. Or at least as a start, who knows. So with all that, sorry, brain dump, just feeling really emotional right now. Let's start in child's pose. It's a nice grounding posture. It's a great posture to do before bedtime. In fact, later I'll do a 20-minute kind of bedtime routine that I do. So, knees apart, big toes touch. You may or may not sit your hips all the way back to your heels, especially if you are doing this practice in the morning, or if you just happen to be really tight. Either way, just try to sit your hips back as much as your body will allow. Let your belly hang between your thighs. And walk your fingertips forward. You can take your forehead down to a block or your mat. So as you get comfortable in your child's pose, start to check in. Check in with the quality of your breath. Notice where you're holding your breath in your body. Is it in your belly? Is it in your chest? And if it's way up in your chest and throat, as you inhale, blow up your belly like a balloon, expand. And exhale, you draw your belly up toward your spine. And then inhale, expand your belly. Exhale, let it just softly contract. And as you're practicing becoming aware of your breath and being intentional with your breath, take your forehead side to side. And then set an intention for your practice, for your day. Maybe it's to be present with your feelings, noticing that, not grabbing for something that will help you kind of escape or check out. Your intention might be to experience lightness, to have fun. Could be to take action. So whatever it is, just bring it to your mind. Receive and inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Thread your right arm underneath your left. Palm faces up on your left hand. Thread your right arm under your left. Palm faces up on your right hand. Walk your left fingertips forward and then turn your left armpit down toward your mat. And then switch sides. Right arm forward, left arm slides through. You can start your Ujjayi pranayama. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Soft constriction in the back of your throat. So turn your right armpit down. Left palm faces up. And stretching the outside of your left shoulder, or wherever you feel it. Stretching out through the right arm, right armpit. Good, and then take both arms forward. Claw your mat with your fingertips and inhale, come on up, tabletop. Toes can be untucked or tucked, doesn't matter. Inhale, take your heart forward. Lift your tailbone, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Stretch your belly. Exhale, press down into your mat, round your spine like an angry cat. Breathe into all the muscles along your spine. Come back forward, inhale. Exhale, round. So take 3 to 4 more rounds of whatever movement you choose. The good thing about not being in the studio, I guess, is no one's watching you. Not that it should ever matter, but move your body how it feels good to you right now. So I don't see you. Just move like no one's watching. And finish up wherever you're at. Make sure you even yourself out on both sides. And we'll come to a neutral spine. Spread your fingers wide. You could walk your hands forward of your shoulders just a touch. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. So pedal out your feet. Root down into your first finger and your thumb. And then turn your armpits down toward your mat a little bit to broaden your shoulder blades on your upper back. As you inhale, rock forward to a plank. You might have your knees down, and then exhale, come to your belly. Slide your hands back, wrist under elbows, and then you're untucking your toes, press into the tops of your feet. Take your armpits up to your ears, inhale. Exhale, roll the head of your arm bones back, create more space for your neck, and then lift your chest up, inhale. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze shoulder blades together and down your spine. Exhale, release. Good, 1 more, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, empty out all your breath, take your gaze forward. Little steps or big step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Feet hips width distance apart. You can rock forward and back on your feet. Go side to side a little bit. And then interlace your fingers behind your head. You can just add some gentle traction to your neck. Good, replace your fingertips down on your mat. And bend your right knee as deeply as you can. So use it like a lever for your left leg to stretch the back of your leg. You can always have your hands up on blocks. And switch. Left knee bends or the other knee bends. Straighten your leg and then breathe into the back of your leg. Good. And inhale, lift halfway, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, lift your chest, lift your gaze, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do 3 sun salutation A's. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold, press your thighs back. Full in breath, lift halfway. And then exhale, step to plank, don't rush it. Top of a push-up. Inhale, shift forward on the tippy toes. Exhale, if you're ready, take your low plank, your chaturanga push-up, or come to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple rounds of breath, check in. So we've just been practicing a few minutes. How do you feel right now compared to when you started? Just notice. Inhale, come up to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, lift your gaze, bring your palms together. Hands to heart, exhale. Settle back into your feet, reconnect to your breath. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge at hips, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, full exhale, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Try to stay with me. Exhale, knees down, lower halfway or to your belly. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. So chances are you rush through these. Use your full in and out breath to move, to lead your movement, in fact. Claw your mat with your fingertips. Find stillness in your dog. Press your pubic bone back between your legs. Widen your sits bones. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend knees, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, stand up, lift your chest, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Settle into your feet, connect to your breath. Connect to your intention. Why are you here? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold, press your thighs back. Start your inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, step back to your plank. Stay into your breath. Inhale, shift forward, remember knees can come down. Exhale, hug your elbows in, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot through your hands. Good, and then followed by your left foot. Top of your mat fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, one breath, bend your knees, sit back. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Chair pose, inhale, about 60% of the weight in your heels. And fold. Last round, bend knees, sit back. Raise your arms, lift your rib cage away from your waistline or your hips, and fold. Inhale, lift halfway, look forward. Exhale, step to down dog, down dog. Right foot steps up next to your right thumb. Take your back heel down. You're setting up for warrior one. So back foot 45 degrees forward. Inhale, reach up, square your front knee. Breathe. Feel your right hip back, strong and straight through your left leg. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. Draw your knuckles down, lift your heart up. Big breath in. Exhale, fold inside your front knee. Keep peeling your right hip back and stay strong in your back leg. Inhale, come on up. Keep the bind. 2 more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Dragging your front heel toward your back without moving your feet. And fold. Inhale, rise. Release the bind, reach up. Warrior 2, exhale. Widen your stance, adjust your back leg first. So your pinky toe edge side of your foot is parallel with the back of your mat. Take your hand, press your thigh back, and then you're gonna spin your right hip toward the back of your mat. This will adjust your front knee 90 degrees. Breathe. Coming into your warrior, ready to face the day, or whatever is gonna come to you. Open your right knee a little bit more to the right. Now straighten your front knee, take your arms up overhead, grab your right wrist with your left hand, inhale. Exhale, you kind of like reverse the shape, like you're gonna come into a peaceful warrior on warrior 2, but instead, we're in these Trikonasana legs. Breathe and stretch back. Good, release warrior 2, and windmill. Hands down, down dog, stay. Notice how you're feeling as we start to build a little heat. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Check in with your breath. Step your left foot forward, back heel down, 45-degree angle. Square your front knee, shift your left hip back, come on up, warrior 1. Peel your left hip back. Interlace your fingers behind your low back the unhabitual way. Draw your knuckles down, lift your sternum. In breath, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one, exhale, lower, bow. Inhale, lift. Reach up and warrior two. So now your back foot's parallel with the back of your mat. Press your thigh back. Hug your left hip back. Rebend into your front knee, warrior two. Hug your shoulder blades together. Take your gaze over your front fingers. Straighten your front knee. Both arms reach up. Right hand grabs left wrist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take a bend back. Keep peeling your left hip back a little bit. Tuck your left booty under. Good. Release the grip. Warrior two. Cartwheel your arms down. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot through your hands, runner's lunge. Keep your back knee lifted. And then decide, maybe you want blocks here. Hands to blocks. Inhale. Lower your hips. Lift your heart. Gaze forward. Exhale. Straighten and bow your front knee to your ability. Couple more times. Inhale. Low lunge. Lift chest. Exhale, straighten and bow. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten and bow. Step your back foot up a skosh. And then just release here, enjoy. Hinging at your hips. You can walk your torso forward. Turn your shins in toward your midline. To help you do that, press down into your big toe mound and lift your fourth and fifth toe. Gaze is back. Relax your jaw. Walk your hands forward, bend both knees, lift back heel, down dog, stay. If you've got the energy, you're taking the chaturangas, the push-ups in between, otherwise I'm just taking a kind of a steady flow. Left foot forward. Runner's lunge. Back thigh lifts, back knee lifts. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, straighten and bow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bow. Hold, linger. You'll step your back foot up a little bit. Both feet plant down. Both feet face forward. Peel your left hip back. And just let your torso be like liquid. Drop your head. Good. Rebend through your front knee. Step to your down dog. Inhale, shift forward to your plank. Exhale all the way to your belly. Stay here. Take your arms back behind you. Forehead down. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. Draw your knuckles back. As you inhale, lift everything. Legs, chest. Gaze can be down and forward. Take any crank out of your neck. Think of this as a spinal extension from toes all the way through the crown of your head, and then lift everything. Inhale. Press down through your pubic bone. Exhale, slowly release. Hands come underneath shoulders, down dog to transition. Right knee to right wrist, pigeon. Left leg slides back. Walk your right knee out to the long edge of your mat a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale, walk your arms forward. We won't be here long. A few rounds of breath. Take your gaze back. Or maybe your forehead's all the way down. Good. Walk your hands back toward your body. Set the hands, lift your back knee, back thigh, three-legged dog or down dog split. Right leg lifts up. Bend your upper knee, open up your hips, stay here. Enjoy this opening or flip your dog. Feet hips width distance apart. It's like you've got this tabletop here with your pelvis. Lift your hips, reach your right arm back. Take your gaze back. One more in-breath. Exhale, flip your dog. Right leg lifts up and comes down. Left knee, left wrist, pigeon. Slide your right leg back, walk your hands back, little back bend, in-breath. Exhale, walk your arms forward. Maybe your forehead comes down, maybe not. Once you get to this pose, check in. Stay in your body and your practice. How are you feeling? Maybe it's anger, sadness, happiness. You want to cry, whatever it is. You get to do that. You get to feel your emotions. Breathe through sensation. Walk your hands back. Tuck back toes, lift back thigh. And downward facing dog. Down dog split, left leg lifts. Bend your upper knee, open up your hips, stay here. You could put more weight into your left hand, or you're gonna flip your dog. And then feet parallel, hips lift. Lift your heart, breathe. And come back. Down dog split, left leg lifts. And foot comes down. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, step or hop to a seat. Bring a block with you, come all the way down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest, take some circles. Happy baby. Knees toward armpits. Inner arches or outer arches of feet can be held. Grab behind your thighs. Rock a little side to side. Good. And then take both feet down. You might slide a block underneath your hips, come up, bridge. So if you have a block, use it. It's more of a restorative bridge. It's not under your low back, it's lower. And then you can even start to walk your fingertips toward your heels a little bit. Interlace your fingers past the block. Walk your shoulder blades together. Little tiny gentle pressure in the back of your head so that your chest lifts and your chin lifts away from your chest a touch. If you want to take wheel, a full back bend here, go for it. Otherwise, you're in this bridge. Release the bind. Press down into your feet. Lift your hips off your block. And then take your knees to your chest. Good. Over to the left. Gaze to the right. Shoulder blades melt down. Good. Knees to center, over to the other side. Switch the gaze. Close your eyes. Knees come back through center. Wrap your arms around your shins. And just take a moment here to thank yourself. Thank yourself for showing up on your mat, for practicing, even if it's a short practice. And take a moment of gratitude for your breath. In breath. Exhale, Shavasana. And if you feel like this will make you more tired, especially if you're taking this in the morning, just come to a seat. Otherwise, find your Shavasana or legs up the wall. Make any adjustments you need to surrender, to release, to gravity. Just a few more rounds of breath. Back to the moment wherever you're at. Exhale out all your breath. Inhale, taking the biggest breath you've taken in all morning or all day. Fill up your lungs. Hold your breath at the top. Exhale, release out your mouth. Draw your knees in one at a time. Rock and roll up to a seat or roll off to one side. Just take your time. Maintain the energy of your Shavasana. Once you get to your seat, just feel heavy in your sits bones. Draw your spine in and up. Lift up through the crown of your head. Hold your hands in front of your heart space. Notice how you feel now compared to when you started. Notice if any feelings or emotions have changed as you've moved and connected to your breath and your body. It's okay if they haven't changed. Notice the quality of your breath, where your breath lies in your body. Come back to your intention. Carry your intention off your mat today. We know the true yoga starts when we leave this little rectangle, whenever you practice on. Namaste.